It's Fri-Yay. That's right. Work week is on the way out. The weekend is on the way in. And today we are going to talk about Andor from Star Wars. Don't go anywhere.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Man, I have to tell you, Fri-Yay is my favorite day of the week. That's right. I like the end of the working week, and I love the weekend. And Fri-Yay is how we do that around here. So for this Fri-Yay, I want to say thank you so much for everyone watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We love you all. And check out the description for some cool stuff that you may enjoy or like or love, like coffee, like Geek Grind, Nerdrotics Blend, or Invader Coffee. And no, nobody's paying me. I just love this stuff and thought you might as well. Let's get it on, Squeaky, and talk about this. Oh, Lord. Okay, so today, a little bit of backstory. I love the original Star Wars trilogy. That's right. I've enjoyed it my whole life. I like the story of Leia and Han and Luke Skywalker and Yoda and just everyone. The three movies are fantastic, okay? Then we got the prequels. I wasn't a huge fan of them, but I could understand the story. I understood where we were coming from, and for the most part, they were okay. They weren't great. They weren't awful. Except Jar Jar, which was ridiculous, and a silly choice, George. And that's where it ends, with one minor exception. I do not give a crap about the new trilogy, the Disney trilogy. I've only seen 2 of the 3 because I quit. They were horrible. They were a mess. And they didn't reach the bar that was originally set for these characters. And a lot of missteps were made along the way. That being said, I somewhat enjoyed Rogue One. Like, it wasn't great, but there was some nice characters in it. Some well-written characters for the most part. It's got a bit of a samurai edge on some of the characters, and I appreciated that and enjoyed the storyline, realizing that the whole point of the movie is everybody's going to die. Yeah, I mean, you kind of go into it understanding this because of where the storyline is based, what time period the storyline is based in, and what the story is. After Rogue One, and with how Disney has mismanaged the Star Wars franchise, I'm out. I had no love for anything Star Wars new. This does not take away from the OP Star Wars. The original three movies. 4, 5, and 6 out of the series, if you will. And I don't know anybody that doesn't enjoy the original 3. Now there's some maybes on the prequels, but I don't know a single person that likes the Disney trilogy. They just failed. And because of that, as they continue on this path, everything they bring out that Star Wars has a stink to it. And that's where we sit. But because I somewhat liked Rogue One, I thought, why not give this a chance? And I gotta say, I didn't want to give it a chance. And even now, I've watched the first episode and I wanted to talk about it. And maybe I did myself a disservice by not rewatching Rogue One first. Okay? But it was a struggle for 2 days for me to sit down and watch a 40-minute episode to see if if there was a spark, a glimmer, a hope of Star Wars left on the stink that is Disney. And I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest. Boy, this first episode was pretty, for the most part. But I found the characters stale. Some of it was underacted, some of it was overacted, but by the time it was over with, I was just ready for it to be done. There was no enjoyment in this episode for me. That nothing attracted my sensibility of Star Wars and made me want to watch this to find out what happens to these characters. I literally didn't give a toot. Not even one. But I'm going to be fair. I'm going to watch 3 episodes. If it does not catch my attention by the 3rd episode, in a sincere and honest fashion, as Star Wars, I'm out. I'm done. I'm not going to waste my time watching it to talk about something I despise. Disney Marvel has made me come to this realization with She-Hulk episode 6. It was horrid. I was ill thinking about having to watch it. The talent is gone. And it's a shame. For Marvel and Star Wars, because the corporation that is the mouse owns it all. It's all on them. I don't know what else to say. If you enjoyed Rogue One and you would like to know more about one of the characters in that movie, keeping in mind that all the characters in that movie died in that movie, seems like a poor choice. I don't know. But I'm going to give it 3 episodes. And if you still are holding on to a glimmer of hope that Star Wars might turn around, I'm here to tell you it's not going to do that. It's not going to turn around as long as the same people are in charge at Disney making the decisions, because they do not give a crap about you, the fans or the consumers. Just shut up and consume next product. And it's unfortunate. So if this is something you would be interested in to watch, by all means, if you're willing to wait and watch it each week, if it makes you happy, hey, that's great. The whole point of cinema is for you to be happy when you enjoy something, when you watch something. And unfortunately, I'm stuck in the mire of seeing this garbage day in and day out, and it's becoming a struggle to talk about it. Don't worry. Nerd's not going anywhere. Squeaky's got my back. Just like the whole nerdy family. I get it. We're not always going to agree on what's good and what's not. That's true. But man, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, wake up. I'm sure this show was made several years ago, probably before the happened. And I'm sure it's going to have a political lean, just like everything coming out of Disney lately. But I'll give it a shot, and we'll find out. There you have it. I'm ready for the day to get on so I can watch Friday Night Tights with Gary over on Nerdrotic. And as Jeremy, Geeks and Gamers, that whole crew, I recharge my batteries on a Friday when I've had to watch hot garbage all week long. That's it, you guys. That's the Fri-Yay review, discussing Andor 2022's TV-14 TV series that surely will be something different, right? Not yet. There you go. I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I'm excited to see you on Monday. And let's see where the weekend takes us. Whoo, buddy. From Michael the Microphone, Bob Squeaky Chair, and this sad nerd. Have a great weekend.